welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you miss any of my uploads. Okay, I have another collective haul, and I swear I just did a collective haul, and I always say I don't know how this stuff always, continues to accumulate. Yet it always continues to accumulate. So, if you're interested in some of the random stuff I have been accumulating over the last couple of weeks, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first I have a box from Ulta, and we know what the Ulta box looks like, child. Okay, there we go. So I'm not sure if I mentioned this during the things I was hauling for my birthday, but one of my friends gave me an Ulta gift card and I finally put it to use because I kept forgetting it. Like, I've been into that store a few times after getting the card, and I don't think I necessarily bought a ton, but I could have just used my gift card. Anyways, I ended up putting in, okay, it's always something, right? I can never just get straight to the point. Anyways, a couple, like last weekend or the weekend before, I was like, I need to wash my makeup brushes. A lot of them were dirty, the main ones I wanted to use. And I'm that type of person where another reason why I continue to accumulate them is because I don't really want to wash them. So I just buy a couple more. Well, that weekend I was like, well, let me just buy a couple more. But I wasn't feeling how... Sometimes when I put in a BOPUS order, like, everything doesn't get filled in it. And I didn't want to run the risk when everything was available online, so I just put it in online. And I ended up washing my makeup brushes anyway. So I say all of that to say, I bought some makeup brushes. But first, I did pick up a backup. Well, it's not really a backup because I'm almost out. This is the Urban SkinRx Even Tone Cleansing Bar, the 3-in-1 treatment. So this is one item I've been using in my skincare regimen. And so far, I've been noticing some results from using this with my complexion getting a little more even out with having some dark spots, because I don't necessarily have like acne, but I do get blemishes and everything. And I gotta pick. So using this, I've noticed that those blemishes, like the scarring from them, has definitely been evening out, like, so that I don't have the obvious scar still on my face from picking. And then next, let me just grab all the brushes, okay? Because like I said before, I'm a Real Techniques brush like enthusiast, obsessed with them. So because these are brushes that I find that I've been reaching for almost daily, I figured why not have one for at least every day I'm going to use them, since I take my sweet time to get around to washing them. So yeah, hopefully I get better about washing my brushes more frequently instead of buying more. I'm trying to live my life right, y'all, okay? I saw that to say nothing, but I bought 2 more of these cheek brushes. This is number 400. So this I like using for powder blush. It says what you can, how different ways you can use the brush on the back of them. But again, you can use makeup brushes however you want to use them. But I find this applies powder blush effortlessly. And then next I picked up 2 more of these 200 brushes. And this is the Expert Face Brush. So that's what those look like. And you can use this. Can you use liquid with this? Yes, liquid or cream foundation, but I also use this with my powder, the Microsmooth powder from Sephora. I've been using this brush to apply it, and it still applies just fine. And then the last 2 are 2 449 brushes, which I have bought one on a whim, and I actually really like it. They're more cheek brushes. It's a tapered cheek brush. You can use it with like blush or contour or whatever. I love these for the cream blush. Cream, liquid, that I find that these apply that blush so good, because I found like, I think I was using the 400 brush initially, and I just saw that like it wasn't dense enough to move the liquid around enough, but this, chef's kiss. So next I have a little bag here from the cosmetics company store. So today is what is It's November 6th. It's Monday, child. And the cosmetics company store is doing their 6 for $60 sale on all makeup items. So whatever item in the store, I think the only brand that's excluded is Tom Ford, but everything else in the store that's a makeup item, you can bundle 6 together. So if you want 6 foundations, you want 6 makeup brushes, you want to get some concealers or palettes or whatever they have in the store, blushes, whatever, 6 of them for $60. So I picked up this Smashbox stippling foundation brush. I didn't really need it, but I figure if like 6 for $60, why not, you know? I've never used Smashbox or pretty much any other, like, I don't know if higher end is the word, but more pricey on the makeup end of the spectrum. I never really used any of their like brushes because of the price point. But I figure 6 for $60 is the perfect time to try some of these out. So the next one I picked up, this is, I think, a buffing. This is a buff brush from the Clinique brand. So that's what that looks like. I think this is taped down. So, but hopefully, I have high hopes. Hopefully it works nice. And then there's also another smaller brush. This is a full coverage touch-up brush from Bobbi Brown. So I think this one will go really good with like concealer maybe. So we'll see. Okay. And I really should be doing a makeup declutter if I'm going to keep adding more things to my collection, because I keep saying I need to do that. I'm going to do it though. Next, this is the MAC Dazzle Shadow Liquid, and it's in the shade Love Yourself. So this is just what the packaging looks like. Let me take it out so that's how it looks. It's like little glitter, little chromey. It'll be really cute. Probably find like a similar shade of eyeshadow that I would have to like top this with and see how that works. You know, I got ideas in my head that, you know, I might want to try. Next here, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Radiant Concealer. And I got it in the shade 6 Neutral because I do wear the 6 Neutral in the, at least I like to let myself think I wear the 6 Neutral in the foundation. It looks decent enough. So that's what that looks like. I feel like this would be good to just have like a nice natural finish if I want to do that under the eyes, or sculpt out the brows, or dot it on some dark marks, whatever. It's 6 for $60, child. Okay, I couldn't pass it up. Well, I could have and should have, but I didn't. The last thing here, this is a gloss from Smashbox. It's called Gloss Angeles. So that's what the packaging looks like. And the color is called Traffic Jam. So it's a nice like pink shimmery one. I picked this up because I feel like my sister was gonna buy this when we went a couple weeks before, but because she was trying to be good, you know, because I think that was before her trip out of town, so she didn't buy it. And I feel like she didn't. I'm gonna try and confirm, because if she didn't, I'll give this to her, and if she did, then of course I'm gonna use it. But yeah, that sale is going on until, I feel like, I don't know if I said this yet, but the sale at Cosmetics Company is going on until November 13th. So if you live near one, I highly recommend going in store if you want to pick up some makeup goodies, you know, whatever have you. So with that being said, I also stopped into the Coach store. So one of the girlies I follow, Destiny, on Instagram and TikTok, she had posted a haul video with a few goodies from Coach, and I went to the mall, and I had told myself to stop in Coach, but I forgot, and I had saw her video after, and it made me so mad, because I'm like, I was there, you know, like not too long ago, and I forgot to stop in Coach. I felt to say, I spun the block, went back, saw this bag, didn't love the price because there wasn't like an extra discount. So I was like, maybe I won't get it. And then the next day I got up, I woke up, I was like, yeah, I really did want that bag. So I went back actually the following weekend, because I wanted to let it stew for a little while just to make sure that, you know, I really did like the bag. And it was $10 cheaper the following week. And I wonder if I would have went back like this upcoming weekend, like would have it been even cheaper? I'm babbling and I'm wasting time, child. Okay. Here's the purse. It's so cute. Okay. So if you're big on like higher end luxury brands, you'll know this is kind of similar in like size and shape to the, I think it's the petite sock from Louis Vuitton, where it has like the little mini top handle and you can wear it crossbody. But this has adjustable straps. I've been loving this metallic silver shade that Coach has been coming out with all year. I was eyeing a little vanity case, but I was like, I already picked up a black one from Kate Spade, and then there was like this other little cute crossbody. I didn't like the price because I wasn't coughing up $200. But when I saw this for $100, well, $109, yes, okay, yes. It's so cute. I love a little bag. It's got this little metallic closure that you can use to get in and out of the bag. So there's some card slots there. I didn't even realize that. But yeah, I'm going to fit what I need in here. So my phone, like a little hand sanitizer, some cards. It'll be plenty, especially if it's just for like a night out or like a quick run. It'll be plenty of room. And it's just so, so cute. And in the event I didn't say, the straps are removable. These straps are removable. So if you just want to carry it top handle, so cute. Okay, so next I went back to the Sephora sale. Okay, hear me out. Here's what happened. So I did my first haul from the Sephora sale on the first day of it. And okay, is it me or does it feel like the sale wasn't as long this time as it usually is? Like, doesn't it usually go for about 2 weeks or not? Because it feels like it's going on for like 10 days and that's it. Or is it always 10 days? I don't know. But I realized there was one more gift I wanted to get, and perfect time to get it at a discount. So I did that, and I ordered a couple of other things for BOPUS because, y'all, sidebar. If you use the Sephora app and you're not aware, there is this passport little game they have going on in there where you can ultimately come up on 1,000 points. There's 2 different challenges, both are 500 points each, and some of them seem like really simple things, like sign up for text alerts, go get Skin IQ, do a BOPUS order, when you do an online order, add a sample to the cart, you know, things that feel like you can rack up on the points quickly. Buy one makeup product, a skincare product. So it just seemed like it's an easy way to get 1,000 points, because if you're familiar with Sephora, you know how hard it is to come up on these points, child. Okay, I'm not gonna go there on Sephora again, but it's hard to come up on these points. So yes, let me first. So I had the order that I did for BOPUS, right? I get in the store, I get distracted because I realize I could do the Skin IQ thing here to get 100 points. Because it's in that little challenge they got going on. And I got Skin IQ. I had asked about a couple of different brands. I had tried 2 of them on. I really liked how they looked, so I picked one. No, actually, that was the second time. Okay. The first time I actually went to go get my BOPUS order, child, I done went to the store too many times, as you can tell. The first time I went to the store for the pickup order, I had my Rouge reward. So I was redeeming the $100. Well, I thought I was actually going to do it online. But I was like, let me look around, see what I might actually want to add to the cart. And I'll probably do it online because I was going to add the sample to the order, get the 100 points that way. But once I realized everything I was really interested in was all in the store, I just did it in the store. And because I got distracted by that, I forgot about picking up my BOPUS order. So I had to go back the next day. But first, let me show you what I got with my Rouge reward. I'm calling this my $3 bag because I spent $3 out of pocket and the Rouge reward covered the rest. So I got my little $3 Sephora bag here. And the first item, I picked up a backup to the Brazilian Crush number 71 because I broke out the second one I had and I'm already putting a dent in it. So I'm like, what if I run out of that during the season? So just in case, I feel like I always have to keep a backup on deck for number 71. Next, I picked up 2 of these Sephora makeup brushes, number 71. It's the concealer brush, and I feel like I've only ever had one Sephora makeup brush, but again, the pricing of them kind of deters me from wanting to try them out, even though they do look really nice. So I feel like using the Rouge Reward will be a good way to try these out. So that's what that looks like there. So I'm excited to try this out. I can't say that means I'll be purchasing more Sephora brushes in the future, but if I like this and I get another Rouge Reward, maybe I'll redeem that for some makeup brushes because I feel like there's a set, right? There's a set that I feel like I saw. So maybe I'll redeem it for some makeup brushes and see how I feel about the Sephora makeup brushes. And an important thing that I didn't know until I was actually looking at my receipt on the way out, the Sephora collection automatically rang up at 30% off. So even though I was using the Rouge Reward, which unfortunately you can't use the Rouge Reward in addition to the VIB sale. It's stupid, I know, and I'm not going back and forth about it. Like, they said what they said. It's dumb AF, but oh well. But in store, not online, in store, when they ring up the Sephora collection, it automatically rings up as 20% off. They don't have to enter anything in for it. So I was shocked because I didn't think these would get discounted, but they did, because I was expecting to spend anywhere between $10 to $20. But because they ring up as 30% off, I only ended up spending 3. And then the last 2 items I picked up, because these have been all the rage all over the internet. These are Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balms. I picked up one in brown sugar and one in cherry. And they had like the testers out. So I did try on a little bit, child. I was praying. Like, once I got home, I had to wash my lips. But it was the only way for me to figure out, like, real quick, am I gonna jump on the bandwagon or not? And I really did like, I had tried on the brown sugar one. I just took a little dab and it felt really good on the lips. So I'm very, very excited to join the Summer Fridays club finally. So yes. And I did do a quick little reel on this haul. So I do have a quick clip of my receipt that shows that I spent $3 and that the Sephora stuff rang up as 30% off. So in the event you get a Rouge Reward and you're shopping through the VIB sale, I highly encourage to shop the Sephora collection if you're interested, because it's gonna, and shop in store, because online nothing is automatically discounted. So just FYI. With that being said, when I went in and I spent my Rouge Reward, I got distracted, so I had to come back the next day so I could actually get what I went there for. But I got the Skin IQ again, really for the passport, the little thing in the app. But the girl was like, weren't you here a couple months ago? Girl, mind your business. Just give me another Skin IQ. Okay, I just want my points. I didn't tell her that, but I just wanted my points. And I've been interested in trying out this, I think it's Saie or Saie. So I did get matched to one of their foundations. This is the Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Luminous Foundation. So that's what the packaging looks like. I got matched to number 27. So here's the foundation. I have it on. And I'm honestly starting to be a little conflicted about the foundation. Like, when she had swatched me in store, it kind of like disappeared into my skin, and I was like, ooh, you know, it's a great natural finish. Doesn't really look like I have anything on. So then I was like, okay, cool. So I bought it. It's here. And then I had tried on, I added just a little bit more to more of my face on the way out. And then it looked more like I had on foundation by the time I got home. It didn't have that natural, like, finish anymore. And then I tried to record content last night, and I had put this on, and it just felt like it was just clogging my pores up. My skin felt really oily. It it didn't seem to be agreeing with my skin, but I also tried to use a different primer, which I'll get to in a minute. What I think I'm learning about this foundation in particular is I can't treat it like I treat my other foundations, because sometimes I'm a little heavy-handed. I'm finding that one full pump is too much for the whole face. Like, I have to use like a quarter of a pump, like, and put it on the brush and build from there. And that quarter of a pump is literally going to spread so far on my face. So I'm learning for this foundation, for me personally, I don't know if it's for everyone that will try this or has tried this foundation, but less is definitely more. So this is probably going to last forever. Well, not forever. I don't know how long I should hold on to this before I discard it. But yeah, a little bit of this goes a long way, which I am learning the hard way. Another thing about this foundation, after putting it on, even though it was color matched to it, I'm kind of wondering if it's a little too light. Like, it does sit into my skin nicely, but at the same time I'm a little conflicted. Like, maybe could I have gone a shade darker? I don't know, but you know, makeup changes once it oxidizes, you know, and everything. So I've only had this makeup on for maybe an hour because I worked from home today, so I didn't put on makeup. So yeah, we'll see. So now for the actual BOPUS order, which is why I ended up at Sephora in the first place. I have a gift I bought for someone, which I can't show. And then next here, this is the Sephora makeup tape. So I have bought this in the past, and I felt like I think I just bought this because I just need to add something for BOPUS, and yeah. And it was like $5, and it was I think it was an extra 30% off of that. Next I picked up 2 sets of lashes, which were also $5 each, and I think they got an additional discount. So this first one, this is the Sephora, I think it's the House of Lash collaboration. So this first set is called Marigold. So that's what that looks like. It looks like a very, it says full volume, but I'm looking at these, and it we'll see once I put them on, but it doesn't look that full. And then this next one is called Iris, and it says natural volume. And the thing that's confusing me is these Iris ones look, I don't know, they look a little more full than the Marigold. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I've been on a lash kick, and I keep buying them, and I'm trying to stop. But the last item I got from Sephora is this Smooth and Blur primer. So that's what that looks like. So I'm nervous. I've seen great reviews about this primer, so I was interested in trying it to see if I could use this instead of the Makeup Forever primer I picked up because of the price difference. This is $13, that's $40. With that being said, it's not a mattifying primer, and it just felt oily on my face. However, I will say, once I like put the primer on and I put the one side setting powder right over it, it definitely was blurred out and it was very even. So maybe I'll try again and make sure I cover my whole face or wherever I prime with, you know, the setting powder. We'll see. But based off of how my experience with this yesterday, right now I'm not a fan of it. So there's that. So next I have a couple of items from Marshalls. I have been looking for some rose water because the Targets in my area used to carry, I think it's called the Heritage Store brand, but they're only available online now, and I'm not paying for shipping when that's the only thing I was looking for. I was already at Marshalls, so I decided to look in there before I took the trek over to Whole Foods. So I found this rose water, and I checked the ingredients, and it just says pure rose water. So hopefully this is what I need. So I like rose water to spray in my hair, to spray on my face. So yeah, we'll see how this. It says you can use it as a face mist, skin toner, hair conditioner. So hopefully this stuff works the same as the rose water I've been buying. And the next item I picked up from Marshall's, I've already started using this. This is the cookie butter syrup. It's heavy too, child, 'cause this is glass. Usually I buy the Jordan's brand, which is mostly sugar free. But I saw this, and honestly, I didn't see any Jordan's brand in the store. So I was like, well, I've seen this enough times at this point, so why not give it a try? And yeah, this stuff is so good. I don't know if it's because it has sugar in it, because I've been using sugar-free syrups for I don't know how long at this point, but so good. I made a little cold brew iced coffee, whatever we're gonna call it, with some cold foam. So I took some regular whipping cream I got from Target, added in some cookie butter syrup, frothed it. Okay, then I added it. Then I had a cup with some cold brew, splash of heavy cream in there, topped it with that cream that was infused with the cookie butter. It was just so good. And since this has sugar, I don't need to use as much. So, and it's very potent, so I could have just did a splash into the coffee, but between using it in the coffee and in the foam, it had me jacked up on sugar earlier. I'm gonna just move on. So next I have a few items from Target. First, I picked up some more of these Grin floss picks. I have a bag somewhere with floss picks and tongue scrapers because it was in my work bag, and I feel like I briefly took it out to use one, and I do not know where I sat it. So I misplaced it at some point over the weekend. So I'm really annoyed because I have these, but I don't have a tongue scraper, and I just want to have it in my work bag since I'm going in the morning, but I'll just pick some up when I get off. I picked up some more of this Hello toothpaste and mouthwash because I actually really do like these. I've never felt like I've been too impartial. I do like the Colgate 3D White, but I also really do like this. And I did really like this mouthwash as well. So yeah, felt like, you know, I could definitely repurchase them. I've already opened these, so yeah. But these are the Dove Cherry and Chia Milk Soap Bars. Let me just take one of the boxes out. I picked up a 4-pack of these. And this smells like fruit punch. This smells so good. And my skin felt so moisturized using these. Well, this just smells so good. This is my first time trying this scent out, and I absolutely love it. I was gonna break out my Dial soap since I had ran out of my Dove bars, but I find that I don't love using the Dial soap when it's colder out because it doesn't matter how much body oil I put on after that. I just feel like I'm never going to be able to fully add the moisture back to my skin from the Dial soap, so I feel like that's more of just a spring summer for me. And then I picked up oh, this is gel. I don't think I picked up the right one. Okay, this is Secret deodorant. I don't usually do gel. I usually do the other one. So I don't know if I'm just gonna see if I can exchange it or if I'm just gonna try this out and see what happens. So yeah. Next, these are some gummies, D3 and K2. Because in my last empties video, I was talking about D3 and someone said to try it with K2. Never tried it before, so I'm gonna test this out, see what happens. And these taste so good because they're peach flavor. It kind of tastes like peach mango candy. And I was like, girl, it's a vitamin. Don't do it. But I was sent to knock down this bottle, okay? And I think this is the last thing I got from Target. I picked up some Airwick. This is a 2-pack plug-in. And then this is the 5-pack. The scent is White Flowers and Melon Summer Delights. So when I went and got my hair done last month, she had this plug. Actually, it was probably the time before it. I think it was actually in September. She had this plugged in and it just smelled so good. And I have been waiting for the Febreze one to finally finish. I feel like it's been done for a while. I just haven't been to Target. But I still have to say, I got these and I've been waiting to do this haul so that I can go ahead and plug them in. So next I have a Bath and Body Works bag, y'all. I feel like it's been so long since I've had one of these. Okay, so at some point there was that $5.95 sale, and this is leaking, and I'm not sure if they gave it to me leaking or if it was leaking because it was sitting turned over in my backseat for a couple of days. But this is the Coco Shea body oil. So I'm looking at that front label and I feel like it's not supposed to look like that. It is oily, like, to the touch. And I can see oil like spots in the bag. So I feel like I'm gonna say it's my fault that it's leaking because it wasn't sitting upright and it was sitting like forgotten in the car for days. So yeah. And then I went to redeem the birthday reward, which is essentially a mini item. And what really annoyed me is they said you had to buy something to get the reward. And I'm just thinking, well, is it really a reward if I have to buy something to use it? Like, I almost just said forget it. But the pocket bags were $1 that day, so I grabbed this in the Stars pocket bag. But yeah, I was really annoyed because it's like, I don't even need the body care item. Like, I'm just here because it's supposed to be free. But I picked up a mini strawberry pound cake fragrance mist. And then last but not least, I have a little bag here from Victoria's Secret. So, yes, I am trying to scale down my collection. I feel like a hypocrite because at the same time, I don't want to say no to adding something that I really like. So I feel like that's not really helping me scale down my collection. But at some point, I'm going to do a better job of scaling down my collection. And I haven't been loving everything they've been coming out with. So it's not like I've been running out to every new drop. Like, I go in and I smell them. And there's that. There's that collection that's got like the vanilla bourbon, the berry silk, some ginger candy, jewel, and there's another one. One of those smells like spoiled milk. Okay. I ain't gonna accuse it of being berry santal, but I'm not gonna accuse it of being berry santal. It's that one that has that almond note. And that one, at least to me and on me, it smelled like spoiled milk. So, and that whole line just underwhelmed me. I just had to say nothing, child. I picked up Love Spell Cashmere. So this is Rich Nectarine and Fluffy Marshmallow. And this is just a sweet, juicy, soft scent. Even though it says nectarine, it really does give the vibe of like a juicy peach to me. So yes, this, absolutely enjoyed this. And I feel like when I initially smelled this back in the summer, I thought it smelled really good. But I just didn't love the entire line enough to buy it. Now, don't get me wrong. Bare Vanilla Cashmere did smell good as well. But I feel like it's not that far from the OG DNA. And because I have a few backups to Untamed, I don't feel the need, unless it's like a whole new scent for Bare Vanilla, I don't feel the need to add it to my collection. At least not right now. This next one is Love Spell Candy. Yeah, the packaging is just so cute. This is Peach Gumdrop and Crystallized Nougat. It's just candy. It's just sweet, fruity candy. It just smells like candy on me. The smell so, it's not like sugary, super sugary sweet candy, but it still smells like candy. The smell so gives me. I didn't get the lotion to either of these Love Spell scents because, again, I'm trying to pick and choose. If I'm gonna get a lotion, I want it to make sense. I don't want it to smell like something I already have. So because I have so much, I'm sure I will try and find something. I'm sure I'll try and find something to layer this with. If not, I've got plenty of like the Fenty, the Butter Drop, the regular one. I have no problem using an unscented lotion with all the fragrance mists. So yeah. Now, one thing I've said plenty of times is that I don't like the scent of mint, like in body care. Like, I don't like thin mints to eat. I might want to spin the block on that though, because this, first of all, I picked up Frost Milk. Okay, so I have 2 mists here in Frost Milk, and I picked up because it was 5 for $40, so I picked up a lotion. I feel like I don't have anything that smells like this, so this I could justify adding to the collection. So this is Hot Chocolate Ignites Mint and Tonka. Y'all, as soon as I smell this, it smells like thin mints. It just smells so good. And as much as I say I don't like the scent of mint and chocolate, and then there's that peppermint sugar cookie candle, so it seems to me like I don't like mint until you make it more gourmand. So I don't even need to spray this, but it smells like thin mints. And initially I was like, am I gonna want to smell that on my skin? Like, it does smell good, but am I gonna be okay with that being on my skin? So I sprayed it on my skin in the store. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I am totally okay with it. So here we are. So I'd like to believe that's everything I've hauled over the last few weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video.